we will be working on a True 32 from the Steel Magnolia. Check the description for a discount code for you guys. We're going to start by marking off the top section in half. I just kind of eyeball this point. And then when you get about 3/4 of the way down, right before the curve, you're going to angle those down into a point about right at the curve and then draw a straight line down. You're going to do this on the other side as well, angling those down, and where those two angles meet, you're going to draw another straight line down. When you have this all sectioned off, you should have 4 sections. Now we are going to base coat one of the top sections in black and the other top section in yellow. Moving on to the bottom sections, we are going to base paint one in a bright green and the last section in a red. Working on one section at a time, we're going to apply some sort of adhesive. I am using Color Flex's glitter glue, which is my all-time favorite. We're going to apply that right to the green section, and then we're going to sprinkle on this beautiful bright green glitter called Radical. Now apply some glitter glue to the red section, and then we are going to use the glitter color called Bite Me. Now moving on to the yellow section, we are going to apply our glitter glue. These sections don't have to be super precise. We are just making a base for a peekaboo, and we are not going to worry about it being too perfect here, just as long as most of this section is covered with glitter. For the yellow section, we are using the glitter color called Fast Pitch. And finally, we will apply glitter glue to our black section, and we are going to use this awesome black that has a teeny tiny bit of like a blue black in it, and it does say sparkly under epoxy, so we are going to apply that to our glitter glue. Once that glitter glue is all dry, you're going to want to spray seal this really well with a clear spray sealer. I like the Krylon or Rust-Oleum Triple Thick. That just makes sure that we get minimal glitter movage when we apply our epoxy layer. Now we are going to apply a separate decal to each color. We're starting off with the one that says Danger Poison, and just keep in mind you want to keep these top decals a little bit lower than you normally would place them because we are going to be adding a drip. All of these SVGs will be available in my shop. The radioactive decal goes on the green. Now, if you are working with a decal and a curved tumbler like this one, what you're going to want to do to apply the decal is just give the decal and the transfer paper a little stretch as you are pushing it down to get up and over that curve. The biohazard decal goes on the red. Just remember to do the same thing where you're going to just kind of stretch and pull that decal to get it up and over the curve. And finally, the danger decal goes on the yellow. Once again, keep in mind you're going to want to place this decal a little bit lower than normal so it doesn't get in the way of our drip. Now take your tumbler and spray even over the decals white until you get full coverage. Then when that is dry, you're going to take a little bit of polyacrylic and some medicine cups, and I am going to use a little bit of luster dust bronzer in one and some brown mica powder in the other, and stir that up really well. Then I'm going to take this sponge. As you can see, I just hold on to it and cut off the piece that I need. It has a sponge on one side and kind of like a textured sponge on the other. We are going to dip that in both of these colors, just doing some dabs and some swipes, and we're going to make our tumbler look kind of rusty and dirty. Now it's time for you to remove all of your decals. Once all of your decals are removed, you're going to epoxy your cup until smooth. Once your epoxy layer is all cured, we're going to mix about 20 milliliters of regular setting epoxy. We're going to stir that up really well until that is mixed thoroughly, and then I'm going to add in this green glow powder from Woody's Goodies called Maui. You're going to set that epoxy to the side, coming back and checking it and giving it a stir about every 15 minutes or so until it starts thickening up. I am looking for that slow drip off of the popsicle stick. With my epoxy that I use, this takes about an hour. Then we're just going to take a glob, spreading it on the top of the rim being careful not to apply too much around the words and the danger sign, just so it doesn't drip too far down. You're just going to let those drips drip down your cup organically, and then you will have these awesome results. Look how awesome it even looks in the dark. This always blows my kids away. Every glow tumbler I make, they want to keep. But I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please remember to like and subscribe, and look for me on all other social media platforms under Diamonds and Dust.